the audience. After months long of a vacation, the executive producer has finally returned. Anything? Oh, I was going to ask him about the stock report, but
he said no comments, please. Thank you.
Unfortunately, he's on his break, so we can't really ask about the between the Fridges stock exchange. Man, what a crazy couple weeks it's been on the internet.
Dude, yeah.
Very insightful.
I mean, very many things have happened. I don't know where you want to start first.
Well, I mean, we could sit here and, like, talk about the obvious. We really could talk about the obvious.
Uh-huh.
We all jumped on the toxic gossip train. Chugging down the tracks of misinformation.
That we did.
With a one-way ticket to manipulation station. Man, the alliteration this woman has, she took all that time. The fact that Colleen Ballinger took all that time to write that 10-minute song, which, first of all, she knew she needed that ad revenue. So she's like, I gotta get this to at least 10 minutes so I can get my ad money.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, like the song, some of those bars she was writing, you know that she was writing that shit in her, in her closet or in her bedroom or whatever. You know, she wrote toxic gossip train, one-way ticket to manipulation station, and she was like, girl, that ain't.
I see her like one of two ways doing that. Like either like four walls, door shut, in the closet, like, oh yeah, I'll show them. Like rocking back and forth and writing in a notebook, or like in front of one of those whiteboards where it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna use the red yarn and connect this to this to this with photos. Like, oh, toxic gossip train. Oh, going down. And this connects to this, and the song was born. Jesus Christ.
I think it's option one. I think she's huddling up in a closet and, like, you know, writing the lyrics down. And as soon as she gets, you know, misinformation and manipulation station to rhyme, she's like, all this shit gonna eat.
She's like, this is it.
This shit gonna eat. But you know something? I found this out recently, and I thought that this was, like, super funny. I don't remember if I ever told you this or if you had seen it online. So I guess Colleen has an ex-husband named Josh. And for their anniversary one year, Colleen didn't get him a gift. And what she did was she wrote him a song instead. The song that she wrote her ex-husband for their anniversary has the same exact chords as her apology video. So she said, I have the melody. I just need to plug in some new words.
She said, economical, reduce, reuse, recycle.
Literally, she said economic legend.
Yes.
She said climate change, not me. She said misinformation. No, we're reusing it.
She's something else.
But really, there's nothing that we can say about Miss Conductor of the Toxic Gossip Train that hasn't already been said. Put a boo in the chat for Colleen Ballinger.
Boo! Boo, you suck.
However, there's something that I am more inclined to talk about.
Yes.
Oh, you know.
I think I know, but I never like to assume.
Do you have a guess? Come on, guess. Guess right now.
Are you going to talk about Butthole Man?
Dick and Ball Gate.
Dick and Ball Gate.
Mystic. if any of you do not know, there is this man named Kevin. You know what? Honestly, Kevin slays for the people that need information about, basically like hygiene and things of your sensitive areas, especially if you're one with a PP. What? We're under 10 minutes into the episode. I'm not going to sit here and hinder our monetization.
No, you're just cracking me up.
Do we get monetized? No.
Probably not.
We don't. Do I want to hinder our monetization that doesn't exist? No. But anyways, so Kevin makes a lot of informative and educational videos about like sex health and like safety and all this stuff. Specifically, he makes videos for gay men who particularly bottom during the act.
Okay.
Of sex.
Obviously.
Not the act like the show about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. But like...
I forgot that was a thing.
But in the art of coitus.
That's such a gross word.
Shut up. But anyways, so he makes like videos, like some of them, like his most popular ones are like how to properly douche your butt and things.
Mm-hmm.
How to properly finger your butt. He talks about how to finger your butt, and he talks about how to like, make sure you have your nails cut because you don't want to like cut something in your butthole and then get like a
infection and die.
Yeah. And he like even talks about it. He says, yeah, one of my friends, he fingered his butt with long nails, and then he cut himself, and then he got like an infection and went to sepsis, and he could have died. And,
that sounds awful.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Talks about his like experiences being like part of the LGBT community and his like sexual encounters to be like, hey guys, watch out. So like it is very, very useful for people in the LGBT community because they have a place where they can talk about this information and like not be judged about it, because health class isn't going to talk about how to properly have like how to safely have gay sex, and they're not going to like talk about how to safely have sex, period.
Right.
So unfortunately they have to go to this man named Kevin. However,
but at least he's out there to offer support
with visuals. However, so recently I was scrolling through TikTok and I had seen a couple of Kevin's videos come up recently, and I was like, okay, that's cool. How to properly finger your butt. That's not something that I'm planning to do, but like slay if I need a tutorial. Thank you. But then I start seeing like these reaction videos on my TikTok, and I was like, what? This was like shortly after Boobgate.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Boobgate was when people were flashing their boobies on TikTok to this country song.
That shit was crazy.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
It's just like, what the hell is happening?
It was so funny because I was like, boobs? Yum. On TikTok?
No.
Yucky. So I thought for a minute that after these reaction videos were coming out, because they were like some, like the first video that I remember seeing, all it said in the video was some dude showed his dick and balls online. And I was like, great, you went to Pornhub.
You're like,
great.
There you go.
You clicked the wrong hashtag on Twitter.
Yeah.
Great job. But then I find out that it's on YouTube. But then I find out that it's on YouTube.
That's weird.
And I was like, wait a minute. Dick and balls?
On YouTube?
On YouTube.gov? So curiosity killed the cat.
Of course.
I had to look.
You had to find out.
I had to look. There was no second guessing. There were other people who were like, I don't know. I want to see dick and balls. I'm like, dick and balls? Yes, please. Let's go. This is so funny. So I searched his name, right? Beep, 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 beep.
You're like, I need to know.
And then I find his YouTube channel. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And he posted up a new video. And it was how to remove how to remove butt hairs using Nair.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. Great. So, man, I was even going to put the actual, I was thinking about putting the actual clip, audio clip of this part, but that means I'm going to have to download the video on my laptop. So, okay, so basically, you find the Nair video, at your own risk. Searched it up, and sweet little Kevin comes up. And he says, for reference, this is what my, butt hairs look like right now. And then immediately, no hello, hi, my name is...
It's just right there.
It's just full-on dick and balls. A full-on Dave and Buster's. So he had his Dave and his Buster's out.
Yes, he did.
And I was like, damn, you got any tokens in there, too? You got a prize gallery for me? Oh my god, I didn't know how to react. So the first thing that my brain told my mouth to do was yell. It was kind of like a Wah! And then I finished watching the video. I was like, I have to know how to remove my butt hairs using Nair now. It was very informative. I give Kevin a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10 for Kevin.
10 out of 10. This is just how I picture you finding out. You're just like, oh, the internet. Click. Oh, a video. Okay. He does his intro. Just,
Yeah, and I flipped my phone over. And it took me a minute. And I was like, well, I gotta know now. All right, let's keep going. But yeah,
and then you're just like, I need to know what other people think of this.
Yeah, and literally, I told multiples of my friends.
You did.
I was like, hey, guys, there's a dude with his Dave and Buster's out. And they're like, really? There's a guy with his Dave and Buster's out? And I said, yeah. Do you guys want to see this dude with his Dave and Buster's out? I'm obviously not going to show the video without asking. That's so rude. But then, yeah. So the people are wondering, oh, how did a video of some dude's Dave and Buster's get, on the internet? Well, ma'am, that video is marked as educational.
Oh,
because it is considered an educational video, it's fine.
That makes sense when they do that.
If you dig deep enough, you can see somebody's full Peter.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because it's how to properly wear a condom. You can find a condom tutorial. Mm-hmm. You probably see some dude's pee-pee hole. Man, if there was a tampon insertion video, I would have been so good in high school. Man, how embarrassing. I was... if you don't know how to put that shit in, I wasn't going to go to my mom and be like, Mom, show me how to put a tampon in.
Dude, literally, no shame. I figured out how to put a tampon in because I wanted to go swimming.
That's no shame at all.
I wanted to go swimming and I was like, well, I'm going to figure it out. And then here we are.
Girl, if only you had a YouTube tutorial... That would have solved all your problems.
I mean, needless to say, I was in the bathroom I don't know what to do.
I'm telling you, if you would have had, I don't know, fucking Nikki tutorials instead of her doing a makeup tutorial, she's like, hello, guys, it's me, Nikki. Today, I'm going to show you how to wear a tampon. And then just
a step by step, give me directions, please.
Tutorial.
Because the little paper instructions, directions, whatever the hell they are that come in the box. No.
That shit's for neurosurgeons.
That's not it. Please give me show me what to do, break it down easily understandable, and I will be fine.
Yeah, that shit's for neurosurgeons. That ain't for little 13-year-olds.
No.
Oh, shit. Speaking of tampon tutorials.
Yes.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the 25th inaugural episode of the Between the Fridges podcast. My name is Carly.
My name's Amanda.
And our third host today is multi-million-dollar ideas. I am giving away tampon tutorials as a free idea for one of you motherfuckers out there. If one of you does not take it, I will subscribe to your tampon tutorials.
Oh, we got you.
Not to look at your, at your Dave or your Busters. Maybe I just need it to know how to put a tampon in. And now for a non-sponsored snack break. Friskies. The snack that makes the cat go wild. Party mix.
Party mix.
Natural yums.
What makes it a party mix?
I don't know. It just says natural yums with added vitamins, minerals, and nutrients.
The executive producer needs a pick-me-up, so it's a little snack break.
Mr. Executive Producer, do you have anything else to say about Chicken Ball Gate? He said those Dave and Busters were wild. But, what's that? One more thing? He says he supports the LGBTQIA plus community. And what? And he says if you would like to show your dick and balls on the internet, you can. Amazing. We love an ally.
Wise words from our executive producer.
Oh my god, speaking of dick and balls.
Yeah?
Yo. I thought the apocalypse was happening this week.
Can you tell me more?
You know.
I know a lot of things, but I'm not a mind reader.
The apocalypse.
The apocalypse.
That was.
The
AO3 shutdown.
Oh, yeah!
The AO3 shutdown. Yo, we have an update. We have an update on fan fictions. Not about submissions, anything like that. However,
yes.
Recently, we have a development.
Do tell.
Y'all, I'm pretty sure it was episode 13. Maybe quote me on it. When we had said that Amanda had never read fan fiction. We have a development. Amanda reads fan fiction on AO3 now. We got her, folks. We got her, folks. Let's play some trumpets. Bah, 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 bah. We got her.
Can you give me another mariachi band?
Yeah.
Insert in here.
Get the mariachi band in here.
Is your life completed now?
Yes.
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 Because not that you understand the intricacies that is fan fiction at this point, because we have
not completely at all.
We have to go through a lot of the weird lore and the weird like the weird origin stories of like where different like movies and stuff have come from based off of fan fictions, like how
wasn't Twilight supposed to be a fan fiction or something?
Yes. This is a classic timeline sort of thing, okay? So, we are going to go reversed on this. Normally people go chronological. We're going to go reverse chronological order, okay? So, 50 Shades of Grey.
Yes.
The erotic Christian Grey Anastasia Steele trilogy movies was actually a fan fiction of Twilight.
Really?
Yes. It was an erotic fan fiction of Twilight. And Twilight was a fan fiction, basically. It wasn't really a fan fiction, but Twilight was written due to a dream that the author Stephanie Meyer had. And Edward Cullen is based off of Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance. Okay?
Okay.
And My Chemical Romance did not develop. Like they formed after a specific event that happened.
Okay, this is sounding familiar. I think I've
history,
heard this somewhere before.
which is 9/11. So if it weren't for 9/11, we wouldn't have fan fiction.
Wow.
I'm kidding. People have written fan fiction since the dawn of time. Look at the Bible. You cannot tell me that motherfucker John, the one whom Jesus loved, he wasn't just saying that as an OC fic. He was like, and me and Jesus kiss underneath the maple tree the night before Jesus was crucified. He was betrayed by Judas, that dick. You can't tell me that the Book of John is not a fan fiction. Okay, the 4 Gospels are just a fan fiction. It's each of them talking about in their perspectives
from
what
the same
happened.
thing of events, yeah.
Yeah, in their perspectives of what happened. That's literally me writing an OC Supernatural fan fiction in an episode of Supernatural and being like, and this is what happened in my view.
Okay.
Bitch.
You're like, because it's my world, my rules.
Because it's me, and I'm an insert in this fan fiction. But yeah, y'all, Amanda reads fan fiction. Amanda,
yeah,
tell us about the fan fiction that you read. This is a safe space.
This is a safe space.
I don't care if you read furry fuck.
I do not read about furries.
I don't care if you read about Five Nights at Freddy's characters having sex.
I don't read about that either.
Then tell the people.
Tell the people.
What is it that you read?
What is it that I read?
Or if it makes it easier, whomst is it that you readeth abouteth?
I mean, so I found this one. I don't remember what it's called. It was a Star Wars one. I was talking about, like, it wasn't like, it was about what's it called? The sequels, prequels, whatever the fuck they're called. I don't remember the technical terminology.
The C prequels?
Oh, the ones that recently came out.
The C sequels?
Sure.
Because to me, episodes 1 through 3 are the C prequels.
The C prequels?
Yes, because episodes 4, 5, and 6 came first. This is like all I know about Star Wars.
Yes.
And that people hate Jar Jar Binks. And there's an orange lady.
There's an orange lady.
Yeah, we watched that show with the orange lady.
That show with the... Are you talking about Ahsoka?
Yeah.
She's not orange.
Girl, I have seen orange. I work at a makeup store. I know what exact
Clone Wars Ahsoka is not orange.
I know what exact shade that orange foundation is of Urban Decay. Queen, do not tell me that is not orange. She's orange.
She's not orange.
Fine,
y'all know what's up. She's not orange.
She's orange, red orange. I know what shade that is too in Urban Decay. Anyways, so there's the regular movies, which is episodes 4, 5, and 6, right?
Yes, the OG.
Then the C prequels, so like the sequel prequels, which is episode 1, 2, and 3, because there's the sequels to those movies, but they were they're billed as the prequels, right? 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
And now you have the C sequels, which is 7, 8, 9.
Yes.
But then I don't know. Maybe there's pre-sequel shows, or C-sequel shows and pre-sequel shows.
I mean, the stuff. I guess the stuff that they put on Disney, I guess, can be considered as that.
And the other movies?
Yeah, because they have like anthology. I mean, I call them anthology stories because I don't really know what else other to call them. Because it's like they talk about different things. Because there's, the Han Solo one, and then there's about Endor and all of that, which I haven't seen that one. And I haven't honestly. I think the only one I've seen was, what the fuck was it called? When the title comes to me, I'll tell you because I don't remember what it is right now. But it's the one where I think they're trying to get the Death Star plans to Princess Leia or something. I don't remember what it's called.
Rogue One?
Yes, actually.
Whoa!
You're so smart!
I'm a huge Star Wars nerd, guys. I know so much about Star Wars.
No, I've only seen that one once, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But I mean, don't come for me, Star Wars fans. I'm allowed to have opinions and like things, even if it's not what you like.
What is that one that people aren't supposed to like?
I mean, you know how like with certain things in pop culture and certain fandoms are just very gatekeepy. Yeah, gatekeepy and toxic about certain things. They're just like, oh, you're a girl. You get like fucking Star Wars. Tell me 5 facts about Emperor Thrawn. I'm like, dude, I don't even know if his name's fucking Emperor Thrawn. I just know he's the blue dude.
Literally me in the wrestling community. Whenever I join a man's live, and I'm like, hey, this match was cool, and they were like, you like wrestling? I bet you only like them because they're hot. And I'm like, that's one of many reasons. But anyways.
You're like, anyways.
Thanks for assuming, whore. Anyway. But yeah, I can definitely see Star Wars being one of those like fandoms where people are like overly critical of what your favorites are and what things you like. But anyways, regardless of that, you've been reading a Star Wars fan fiction.
Yeah. So it follows, you know, it doesn't really follow, but like the time, the setting is in current time, I guess is how you want to put it. Like it has the current characters, you know, like Finn and Poe and Kylo Ren and Rey and all that. Mm-hmm. So like basically what this one focuses on, it's like, you know, Rey's trying to figure out her powers and shit. Mm-hmm. It's at like it basically timeline of like the first movie where she's like, who the fuck am I, blah blah blah, okay, nobody knows me, whatever. So like she's trying to figure out her powers and who she is, and like trying to use, you know, kyber crystals to tap into her power. Mm-hmm. I know you probably don't know what a kyber crystal is, and that's cool, that's totally fine.
Is that the thing that they put down and like they can like throw it on the ground and then they can summon a blue eyes white dragon with it?
On today's episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! No.
Kyber crystals?
No, kyber crystals, not Seto Kaiba. No kyber crystals. No summoning Kaiba to Star Wars to, you know, go fight off some droids in the battlefield.
Kaiba would fucking kill it.
Dude, he would go
I don't know if he'd be a Sith.
Oh, I feel like he probably would.
But like he's like an anti-hero. Who's the anti-hero in Star Wars?
The anti-hero of Star Wars? Jar Jar Binks.
Everybody hates him, and yet he's here sacrificing his fucking life, dude.
No, you know what? Jar Jar Binks does get a lot of hate. I don't think he's that bad. I really don't. He just gets a lot of unneeded hate.
Anyways, whoever the anti-hero is of Star Wars, that's Seto Kaiba.
That's Seto Kaiba.
I will not let my little baby be a villain.
No.
My baby is not a little villain.
What if he's a double agent? What if he's like infiltrating the Sith? And then he's like, you know, getting information on their part and then taking it back to his people.
Who's that of the Star Wars?
I don't know.
I wanted to say Mace Windu because that's Samuel L. Jackson, but I was like, I'm pretty sure he's a good guy.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson is a Jedi.
Anyways.
He's got the purple lightsaber, which I thought was so cool.
Yeah, and nobody else has it except for him.
Because he was basically like, I want purple. Can I have it? And they're like, okay. And so he has a purple fucking lightsaber.
Well, my Lego Star Wars character begs to differ. Because there are now 2 of us who have purple lightsabers. Mace Windu and my Lego OC.
Oh, you made a Lego character.
In Lego Star Wars.
Were you like able to... I've never played Lego Star Wars. So
yeah, you can make your own character in Lego Star Wars. And then you pick their like heads and their faces and their outfit, and then you pick their lightsaber. Mm-hmm. And I picked a purple one because it was my favorite color. But now if I ever play Lego Star Wars again, I'm only picking it out of spite. Just because you can. So I could be like, Mace Windu isn't the only one with a purple lightsaber now. I have one too. Wham. So anyways.
Yes. So Kyber Crystal, they're like the way I think makes sense in my brain. So like it's basically what you use to make your lightsaber.
Okay.
So it goes inside the chamber thing, and bada bing, bada boom, you make your lightsaber. Like I said, there's like lore and a bunch of other things, and there's books and stuff, which I was like, that'd be cool to, dive into one day to get more knowledge. But I'm like, I know the basics.
Yeah.
I got the basics covered. So basically, she's trying to find her kyber crystal. Rey is trying to find her kyber crystal, and she's in like some isolated caves away from people, trying to tap into her powers and figure out who she is. And they're playing off the whole force bond thing with her and Kylo Ren. It's not the love story type deal, but like they work on their connection, and he ends up being able to help her, and he comes back to you look so confused.
Keep going.
And so he ends up coming back to, away from the dark side. And so they work together and strengthen her skills. And eventually they end up rebuilding the Jedi Temple and training a new generation of Jedi. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, that's interesting. I like that.
Aren't they in love?
Apparently they are in love. Not in the fan fiction, but in the movies... Yeah, because you haven't seen any of the new movies, have you?
No.
Do you know anything about the new movies at all?
That Adam Driver's in it.
Mr. Fridge Man, we love you. Well, I love you. Carly thinks you're okay.
No, he's fine. I see it in girls. Mm-hmm. I see it when he's in Girls. Mm-hmm. I get it. But I also hate Lena Dunham, so I will never watch Girls.
Yeah, no, that's so valid. I will never watch
Girls. That's sorry. Valid. He scares me in Marriage Story when he says, every day I wake up and I open So now, unfortunately, every time I see Adam Driver, I think, one, Amanda loves this guy, and two, every day I wake up and I open
Those are the two singular thoughts running through your brain.
Oh, and three, good soup.
Good soup. Good soup is iconic.
Literally, if we were to play some game where you show me a picture of celebrities and you say, tell me the first thing you think when you see this person, and you show Adam Driver, I will say, every day I wake up and I open because I don't know what...
Oh my god, that's so funny.
So anyways, so you read that fan fiction?
Yes,
anything
that was pretty good. Yes. You know me. I love Stranger Things.
Uh-huh.
I've read it Eddie Munson fan fiction.
Eddie Munson.
It was an Eddie Munson AU Alternative Universe fan fiction.
What happened in the
He was a mechanic. Well, he is a mechanic. It's... Just, it's fine, clown on me. I don't care.
Amanda loves mechanics. I love a man who can fix my car.
I mean, think about how much money you'd save, though.
Oh, I love a man who can flick my catalytic converter in the right... He can adjust my muffler any day. Ting!
Oh my god.
Anyway.
I can't with you, dude.
I'm just clowning the alternate universe of Eddie Munson as a mechanic. Anyways, so Eddie Munson is a mechanic.
Eddie Munson is a mechanic. He's a grumpy mechanic, and
that's typical of mechanics.
So, like, girl moves to town.
That's you, right?
I mean, it could be a your name type deal, but like, I don't...
Did she have a name?
They don't give her a name, but they don't do the your name thing.
They just say, you moved in from blah, blah, blah?
Something like that, yeah.
So, okay, so they basically did like a self-insert without doing the stupid YN thing.
What is that even? I don't even know what that's technically called, but okay.
They did it in like basically second person.
Okay.
They wrote it in second person.
Mm-hmm.
Slay. Slay. I love when they do that. I hate when they go, they're writing in third person, but then it's like, or they're writing it regardless if they're writing in third person or first person. And then they're like, YN goes to the bathroom. She pulls up YouTube and pulls up a video of Dick and Balls. Jungkook from BTS knocks on the door. YN, what's that sound? Are you okay? I, parentheses, YN, jump. Jungkook is behind the door, and he's hearing me watch this video about Dick and Balls. I fucking hate the YN thing. There's actually, and I used to use them back in the day, there's actually a Google Chrome extension where you can replace the YN with any name that you want. So I used to do that a lot when I would read YN fan fictions because I hated, like...
You just did not like it.
I couldn't do it.
No.
Some of the best fan fictions that I was... some of the most highly rated fan fictions that I was recommended were fucking YN fics, and I would turn them away.
You're just like, no.
No.
Can't do it.
But then that's when I got the Google Chrome extender, and I was like...
It's just like, it like visibly just unnerves you to read it. You're just like, no.
Yeah,
can't do it.
because when I read it, I say YN. I don't say my name. I don't want to envision myself in the fan fiction. I don't want to envision me in the fan fiction. I want to envision a character that I can put myself into.
That's cool.
And then when they're like YN's long blonde hair and skinny tiny waist, and then I look in the mirror and I'm like, haven't showered in a week, hair's matted and like a Amy Winehouse-esque beehive.
You're like, when I feel like a literal trash bag.
Hasn't been brushed. I'm sitting on the couch, no pants. Looking like one of those fucking choo-choos from Legend of Zelda. Like I'm just a fucking blobfish with a beehive haircut. And they're like, your name's tiny, supple, skinny body and blonde hair. I'm like, where? Where? So anyways.
You're like, this shit ain't blonde.
I'm like, this shit ain't tiny and tiny and frail. You need a doorstop for your Mack truck? Put me under.
Oh my God.
Anyways, so Eddie Munson is a mechanic.
Yes, he is a mechanic.
And you have just moved into town.
Yes. So you, like, give you some backstory. Like, you went to college with Robin. Yes. And so y'all are like besties. And, you've gone from different jobs. It's called the yes policy. So, like, her shtick is that it's like that's what got her through college and everything. It's like into new experience because she wanted to try new things and different things.
Sure.
And so, after dealing, they talk about the rough home life and her parents being pieces of shit and telling her she, will never amount to anything and blah, blah, blah. She's like, I'm just going to try shit for the hell of it. So if somebody asks me to do something within reason, she's like, I'm going to just say yes.
Okay.
So that's kind of what led her there. She's like, hey, or Robin was like, hey, I need a roommate or something. Or like, you need a place to live or something like that. And she's like, yes, I will move in because I need a place to live because I'm sick of wherever the hell she was. I think it was like Chicago or something. I don't know.
Sure.
So she moves in and she's looking for jobs and she goes and gets her little job at the mechanic's office as the receptionist. And so, so that's how she meets our grumpy boy, Eddie Munson, mechanic man. And she's just doing her thing and trying to be helpful. And it's like, yes, it does get a little spicy, but I think it's cute because they focus on, like, they make the characters, the way they write it, like, it's very believable. It's not just like a, hey, like I said, I don't know. This is new territory to me because I'm not a avid fan fiction reader, but like.
So they don't write Eddie like, okay, fine. I'll put the praise filter on. That's right, baby girl. I'm going to stick my Dave in your buster.
No, like the way this person writes them, it makes the characters very believable. They're not just flat. Like it talks about their past and their insecurities and their flaws and things, that and the other thing. Like it makes them very believable characters, which I think is cool. And so, like, it gets tied in that she's just, she's still sticking by her policy and, they get closer and they become friends. And then it's thrown in the mix that, Eddie's got a kid Eddie takes care of and he still lives with Uncle Wayne and all that. And, just trying to work hard and make ends meet. And, all of that. And she's just like, I just want to help. I just want to be people's friends. And da-da-da-da. And then they get closer and, you know, time goes on. And then he's like, it's some points it's cringy. I will admit that. But it's cute. So right now he had to pick his daughter up from a sleepover because she was scared because it was a thunderstorm. And him and Girly were having a date. And
they were fucking...
They did not fuck.
Damn it!
They got the phone call, so they did not get to fuck.
God damn it. Fucking cockblock.
So he's just like, I didn't want you to fucking come because this is the shit I didn't want you to see. Blah, 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 blah. Being, you know, a vulnerable single parent and all of that. And it's cute. She shows him. She's like, hey, this shit doesn't scare me away. Like, I want to be there for you. I want to be there for your kid because, like, the kid is very cute. And she... You know, they have a little bond. She took her trick-or-treating, all that fun crap. So it's cute. It's cute. It's mostly just showing as it goes on and how things continue. So I don't know what's happened right now because there hasn't been an update yet other than that the thunderstorm happened. They went and picked up the kid and she's like, hey, your shit doesn't scare me away. I'm still here.
Wait, when was the last update?
I don't remember. I think like a month ago or something. Maybe.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. The thing that I fucking hate the most about fan fictions is when you find the best, the good shit. Mm-hmm. The good shit. You find some good, like, enemies to lovers, slow burn, fucking... You know,
it's a slow burn, girl.
you find some enemies to lovers, slow burn, meet cute... I don't know, BDSM shit. And then you get to the end and you didn't look at when they last updated it. It was like 5 years ago.
Oh, that's oof.
And that shit is never going to get updated. Or if you find some like 70 chapter fan fiction that's like hit twists and turns and all this shit and then they haven't updated it in like 26 years. Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, no, but I'm just worst. Like, man, I don't know like what it is with my brain, but I'm like, I know, you know, people writing fan fiction is no different than me reading a fucking fantasy book or something. But like, I don't know, just my brain, it just equates it differently. So I'm like, I don't know why that is. But I'm just like, man, I'm over here reading a whole ass novel by this unknown person that's actually pretty fucking good. And then it's like, we're at like chapter 17. And now I gotta wait to find out what happens. I'm just like, are you gonna ask her? Are you gonna ask her if she's gonna leave or if she's gonna stay? Well, like... Are you going to take the plunge and stop being a wimp?
Well, I think the big, what am I trying to say? I can't think of the word, but I think the thing that makes fan fiction a big interest for people and that keeps people invested is that a lot of fan fiction is very, like, self-inserted and it's made by other fans. So it's like, okay, if you want to envision yourself in this universe, then you can do that by either reading a fan fiction written by somebody else or writing your own. It's very self-indulgent. Like back in high school and stuff, I don't know where they are. I don't know if they got deleted. I don't know if they're on like a missing like USB drive or anything like that. But there are a couple fan fictions that I wrote that were self-inserts that have never seen the light of day because I just wanted to write them about myself, for myself.
Right, just for
shipping
you.
myself with the person of my interest. And they've never seen the light of day. Like, I have... I couldn't tell you what the title is, what my username was, anything like that. But I have a supernatural fan fiction that I had... published a few chapters of on fanfiction.net. Again, could not tell you what my username was. I also would write that while I was in my computer class in high school. and I would go home and I would like finish it up. And then sometimes I would go and I would post it. I think 3 out of 4 years of high school, I took a certain activity in high school that was hosted by the computer teacher, because I wanted to use the school computers to write fan fiction.
Multi-talented queen.
Yeah, it was a fucking bowling activity. We had a bowling club. We never fucking bowled.
That's so funny.
We bowled 1 day a year. But you bet your ass I was on those computers serving my country, serving the country, and writing my fan fiction about Dean and Sam Winchester and my inserted character. I'm pretty sure my original notes from high school are in the basement.
Oh, shit.
I had a spiral notebook, and I would print out pictures of, like, what I thought that my original character looked like.
So you, like, storyboarded that shit.
I sure did. I wrote notes out. Oh, hell yeah. I was an author.
I
was an author. I definitely have a ton of fan fictions that I wrote on AsianFanfics.com in my K-pop era. I have a couple that I published to my Tumblr. My Wattpad, I think I have 2 fan fictions that I published during my, like, One Direction and big, like, YouTube stan era. Yeah, nothing on AO3. Who knows?
Maybe this could be Carly's return to writing fan fiction.
Yo, guys, if you want me to read my fan fiction from when I was in fan fiction,
leave us 5-star reviews.
send me a message on Instagram and I will read one. I think there's one that I know for sure that's like a one shot that I think I would be comfortable like reading on the podcast, because like none of my fan fictions, because this was also when we were involved in the church, so I never wrote smut in my fan fictions, so like I'd be comfortable sharing them. They're just cringe because I was,
it's a different time,
a teenager and in my early 20s.
Yes,
but anyways, enough about me. Any other fan fictions that you've read?
I have not really been reading a lot lately because I've just been working. So, but like point blank, as if it's got a good story, like I love the ability for somebody to tell me a great story. Like good storytelling. Like I said, I really like that one because it's like the characters, you believe it. It's immersive. It talks about, like real life shit. Like, hey, dealing with family issues and money and paying bills and blah, 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 blah. And, working your job. So like it's relatable real life shit. And the way the author writes it is very believable. So I was like, this shit makes sense. I like it. Like I can immerse myself in the story and fully like, visualize it out and see this happening. Like, so.
Girl, I love a slow burn. I read this one fan fiction recently. But first of all, it's by this woman who does not speak English, which if you...
Oh, dang, okay.
I am telling you, if you ever are scrolling through whatever, I don't care where it is, AO3, Wattpad, fanfiction.net, Tumblr, AsianFanfics.com, a different website that I don't know about. Oh, there's a ton. Yeah, Tumblr, you can find so many fanfictions on Tumblr. But anyways, if you find a fanfiction and, you read the description, the author description, and at the bottom it says, author's note, sorry if my English isn't good. English is not my first language. Oh, you're about to get a fucking heater. You're about to get a fucking heater. It's going to be the best fucking thing you've ever read. Stephen King, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. There's somebody, I think she's Portuguese. I used to read this fan fiction by this girl. I'm pretty sure she's, like I said, I'm pretty sure she's Portuguese. And I remember her saying, sorry, this isn't English isn't my first language. The only fan fiction I ever cried to.
It was that good?
It was so, from what I remember, this was from 10 years ago. It was so good. Let me actually.
Do you remember what it was about?
Yes. You know what? I'm going to look this up on Gene Oogle.
Okay.
Hit it.
It's up on Gene Oogle. It's up on Gene Oogle.
Okay, I found it. So, they used to, of all places, they used to have this fan fiction on LiveJournal.
I've heard the name.
LiveJournal is kind of like a WordPress blogspot.
Okay.
Things like that.
Gotcha.
But their Whoosy What's It, their LiveJournal got hacked.
Oh, that sucks.
And so they uploaded this to AO3. So this was reposted July 7th of 2020 on AO3. And then they said in the description they wrote it 8 years ago. So that would have been, we're looking at like 10 years now.
So like what? You said it was posted 8 years ago and they reposted it in 2020?
They reposted it in 2020, but in 2020 they said that they had written it 8 years prior.
Oh, okay, so like 2012 era.
Yeah, so this is like 11 years old. So basically, because there's no oh, actually, somebody wrote about it on Goodreads.
Oh.
Fuck, and they have the old poster for it. So, people are writing about fan fiction on Goodreads. Oh, hell yeah. So, basically, the story is about one person who is an anterograde amnesiac who falls in love with this other guy who's a dying writer who wants to write a book about him.
Okay.
Nothing is funny about it. It's literally just like a...
it's like a very serious type deal.
Yes. And the best part about it is it's a K-pop ship fan fiction.
Oh, so that's right up your alley.
Of Dio and Kai from EXO, which is one of my favorite groups. And I normally didn't read a lot of like membership fics, and a big part of that I think was because back in that time I was still part of the church, so I was still working through essentially like my homophobia, and I was like, I'm not gonna read like ship fics because like that's gay. But I read this one and I cried, I bawled.
It impacted you emotionally
Because I mean, it gives on AO3, it gives a big trigger warning of major character death. So you know which one of these bitches is gonna die.
Oh, so you know exactly
but you
what's
don't know
happening.
which one is going to die.
Right.
But you know one of these bitches is gonna die. Yeah, and they fall in love, and they have gay sex, and then one of them dies. Man,
Traumatic.
It is so good. The way that she put it, unfortunately, you can't make it into chapters. She has this whole story in one big chapter. But if any of you motherfuckers ever want to read a solid, really good gay fan fiction, I need to know on Goodreads at least how many 5-star reviews it has, because it was like, yeah, at least to me, I don't know if you see this very often. It has a 4.74 out of 5 on Goodreads, and it has 475 ratings and 69 reviews. That's so 69.
That's solid.
69. It just, oh my god, it's so good. And I can't believe they have the original artwork. It is so nostalgic. I would fucking make my little like posters for my fan fictions like this. The faded like black and white sepia tones and the fucking little quotes. Oh my God. Where does a thought go when it's forgotten? Yesterday you loved me, and today you'll love me again. Literally.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, it is so good. If you want to read about two cutie, beautiful little Asian men falling in love, Anterior Grade Tomorrow by Chang Dictator. She's lays. But anyways, my main point of bringing up the AO3 shutdown,
yes,
was because, bro, that shit was a DDoS attack.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, let me. So
somebody just trying to fucking hijack the website.
Yes. So a DDoS attack is DDoS means distributed denial of service. So it's a DDoS. Well, it was a DDoS attack. The AO3 shutdown was like 28 hours.
Dang.
There were bitches out there trying to wank it to Freddy Fazbear. And then it's like the robber came at 3 a.m. and turned the Wi-Fi off on accident. And then they're sitting there like...
Well, dude, I only knew just because I started seeing stuff on TikTok. I was like, what are they talking about? AO3 is shut down. Like, what? And so... I looked it up, and then I sent you a screenshot. I was like, AO3 is broken? ?
Yeah, because then I looked up my bookmark for the fucking fan fiction that I'm reading right now, and it didn't work. And I was like, no!
You're like, my life is over.
No! I was about to get where they fuck. It's been 28 chapters.
Is it the one with Leon Kennedy?
Yeah.
It's, oh shit.
They're finally about to fuck.
They finally about to fuck.
It's been 28 chapters.
That's a long, too many chapters.
That's too many. They didn't fuck through the entire first arc, which is totally fine. I get it. They were going to die. But now they're in like this little cabin or something. Mm-hmm. They finna fuck.
Oh.
Literally, I know this because the author said, hey guys, next chapter is what you've been waiting for. And it's either proposal or fucking.
You're like, one of the two.
But I think it's option 2, baby. He's going to put his Dave in her buster.
What if it just uploads and you go and you try to read the page and it's like, just kidding, fucking proposal. How would you feel?
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd be like a 6. I'd be like, oh man. But I'd be over there. If he's putting his Dave in her buster, I'll be like, yeah. But anyways, so there was a group called Anonymous Sedan.
Okay.
Who hacked AO3 and caused the DDoS attack.
Damn.
And they wrote a note saying, the reason of our attack is simple. It's part of our campaign targeting companies in the United States. The operators of this site is Organization for the Transformative Works, who are registered in the United States. We bring you good news that we will continue attacking you for hours on end.
What?
And then the next day, they issued a ransom request and said, you have exactly 24 hours from the time of posting of this offer to fill up this Bitcoin wallet with $30,000 US.
This sounds like a cheesy fan fiction premise right here. Some ransom bullshit.
The fact that they are attacking a pillar of American history, dude. Well, not even American history. Anybody in the world can read AO3.
A pillar of history.
Man, you know what we need to read sometime?
Oh, what?
We need to read My Immortal.
Yeah, I know that's a thing. I just don't know specifics.
So, My Immortal is this fan fiction. It was written like way back in like 2003 or 2004, maybe. Mm-hmm. It was on fanfiction.net. And it's this, it's a Harry Potter, Draco Malfoy fic, where the OC is a vampire girl.
Okay.
Her name is, what is it? Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway.
Ew.
Do you want me to find the beginning of My Immortal for you?
I mean, do it if you want to. I mean,
God.
that does sound like some 2003 shit,
Guys,
though.
we're going to read My Immortal. Yes!
I'm just making Carly's dreams come true.
Okay. Chapter 1 is really short.
Okay.
So,
welcome to Story Time with Carly and Amanda.
welcome to Chapter 1 of My Immortal, which you can find on myimmortalrehosts.webs.com. So the author of My Immortal is XXX Bloody Wrists without the W 666 XXX.
Dang.
So anyways, here is chapter 1 of My Immortal. Author's note. Special fangs. Get it? 'Cause I'm gothic. To my GF. Ew, not in that way. Raven. Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the story and spelling. You rock. Justin, you're the love of my depressing life. You rock too. MCR rocks. I'm pretty sure, like I said, this was published in like 2005.
Seems like it.
Chapter 1. Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway, and I have long ebony black hair. That's how I got my name, with purple streaks and red tips that reach my mid-back, and icy blue eyes, like limpid tears. And a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. Author's note, if you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here. I'm not related to Gerard Way, but I wish I was, because he is a major fucking hottie. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch, and I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year, parentheses, I'm 17. I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell, and I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it and a black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them. "Hey, Ebony," shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy. "What's up, Draco?" I asked. "Nothing," he said shyly. But then I heard my friends call me, and I had to go away. The end.
The end. It just seems like this is literally written by like a 13-year-old kid in 2005.
Hello? I think that was a virus.
Carly's computer is getting attacked to give you guys content.
Chapter 2. The next day, I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. What the hell? My coffin was black ebony, and inside it was hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took out my giant MCR t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings and my pierced ears and put my hair in a kind of messy bun.
I love the outfit play-by-play every fucking day. Here is exactly what I'm wearing and where I got it from, and I love Hot Topic so much because I'm a goth girl.
Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway revolutionized the outfit of the day. She revolutionized the outfit of the day TikTok. She's like,
yes.
My dress is from Fashion Nova. My combat boots are from Target. My fishnets are from Hot Topic. My earrings here are thrifted.
She's like, gotta tell about the fit. I just have to.
My friend Willa woke up and grinned at me. She flipped her long waist-length raven blacked hair with pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini, fishnets, and pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, in parentheses, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner. OMFG, I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday, she said excitedly. Yeah, so? I said, blushing. Do you like Draco? She asked as we went out of the Slytherin common room and into the Great Hall. No, I so fucking don't, I shouted. Yeah, right, she exclaimed. Just then, Draco walked up to me. Hi, he said. Hi, I replied flirtily. Guess what? He said. What? I asked. Well, Good Charlotte are having a concert in Hogsmeade, he told me. Oh my fucking god, I screamed. I love GC. They are my favorite band besides MCR. Well, do you want to go with me? He asked. I gasped. End of chapter 2.
Dude, I can't. This is such a product of its time. It's not even funny.
This is when people think of fan fiction, they think of My Immortal. My Immortal is such like a classic. Mm-hmm. It is. My Immortal is so necessary. It is so necessary. Oh my god. You know what actually... I mean, I'm saying this as if, like, we do this all the time. Mm-hmm. You know what would be really fun?
What?
And if anybody wants this, I would like to know.
We'll do a poll.
A My Immortal read-along live stream? I mean, like a bedtime story.
Yeah.
For our 3 fans.
For our 3 fans. We could get on, like, Twitch or something, pull up My Immortal, or just some, like, random, like, one-shot fan fictions or something, and we could read them together. Hey.
You're not into it.
We could. I just don't know what you would want to read.
Well,
like anything specific or just...
For one, My Immortal.
I mean, obviously, that's been established.
If anybody wanted to submit anything...
Send it to the email.
We could do that. But, I mean, but that's the thing. I don't want to do it if people don't want to, like...
That's valid.
That would be so funny, though.
So if y'all want us to do it, let us know.
If any of you were
Give us your feedback.
If any of you are interested in a fan fiction Twitch live stream where you can see me and Amanda in the flesh reading My Immortal, we'll read the whole fucking thing.
How long is it?
Or maybe we'll just split it up because I'm pretty sure it's 46 chapters. But as you can see, some of the chapters are very small.
We'll split it up. It's fine.
So we could probably split it up between like chapters 1 to 22 and then chapter 23 to 46.
Part 2, part 1.
But, oh my god. I'll put up a poll like the day the episode airs or something. Or no, maybe like the day after to be like, hey, per the episode.
Yeah.
Would y'all want to have a My Immortal fanfiction reading? Oh my god. I love My Immortal so much. But yeah, the point of all of this, AO3 was dead for 28 hours. Rose like Lazarus. She is back. And now I cannot wait to figure out whether or not Leon and you, as she is called, you, fuck.
You need to know.
I need to know if he puts his Dave in her buster.
Or if he proposes.
Yeah.
You're just like, I guess that's fine too.
This will be my fucking Super Bowl. You'll hear me at like 1 o'clock in the morning and be like, yeah!
She'll get the update and then we'll give you guys the update because you're invested now too. We know. I'm invested. I want to know now.
He put his pee-pee in her wee-wee! Woo! Man, speaking of busting a Dave.
Yeah?
Hey guys, thank you for coming to the 25th inaugural episode of the Between the Fridges podcast. Amanda, do you have anything you'd like to share before we close it out?
I don't know. Happy 25th episode. We are legally old enough to rent a car now. Woo! But yeah, guys, seriously, send us any suggestions, anything you want us to talk about, any comments to the email. Because Carly wants to read a fan fiction submitted by you guys. So make it happen. Please.
But seriously, if you guys do want some sort of fan fiction read along live stream. We'll make it happen.
We're just here to have fun, man.
Yeah.
I'm having so much fun.
Yeah. If you guys want a fan fiction read along live stream, definitely let us know. I will put a poll up on Instagram, which is at Between the Fridges on probably Wednesday. But yeah, I think that would be so fun. But yeah, as always, feel free to follow us on Instagram. Go to the link tree. That'll tell you everywhere that you can find us. But thank you so much for joining us this week and every week. My name is Carly.
I'm Amanda.
And we will see you little Daves and Busters next week.
We had $1 for every time you said Dave and Buster's.
If we had $1 for every time I said Dave and her Buster today.
Yes.
Girl, I could pay off my credit card debt.
We'd we'd have a decent amount of money by now. Shoot. We're not monetized. Dave and Buster's made us monetized now.
I'll keep saying it. Dave and her Buster.
Dave and Buster's. Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster. Dave and her Buster. Dave and her Buster. That's like at least $10.
If not more.
11.
I'm 11, so shut the fuck up.